I'm back with your first Twilight Zone breakdown in April. And because of the 800 likes it had in my comments, I will be doing 5 characters in search of an exit, season 3, episode 14. The episode starts with this man that's obviously in the military waking up in the middle of something. Then the camera pans up and you are introduced to the personification of student loans. It's just a 70-foot wall that he cannot get over. Also, y'all are getting me in raw form because I've never seen this before, so I'm breaking it down as I watch it. Anyway, he starts feeling around and there are no doors or nothing that lets him know you can get out this way. And just when he thinks he's alone, he realizes there's also a clown in there with him. And not just any kind of clown, one that's weird, that drew his own cleft chin. So the soldier comes over to the clown and is like, what is this, a circus? And the clown is like, oh, because I'm a clown, it's a circus. And the clown says, well, I guess if this is a circus, it must also be a cemetery because all you do is commit crimes. And I leaned in. And he continues, well, you in here with the rest of us, so. And the major is like, the rest of y'all. And here come the others, death marching around this corner. A ballerina, an unhoused man, and another man that just plays the bagpipes. So the major is like, wait a minute. If 4 other people have been in here, how long are we supposed to be in here? Like, how long have y'all been here? And the clown is like, that's the best question. None of us know the answer to it, though. Here's the thing. His next move tells me that he actually should have sold something on OnlyFans because they could have gotten out quicker. You busting it wide open like this, clown. Use your resources, friend. But no, they just sit there. So the major gets up and he just starts banging on the wall. And everybody's kind of looking at him like, that's not going to get you anywhere. But the major is not hearing any of that. He continues to bang on this wall like a middle schooler in 2002 when Grinding by Clips came out. For those of y'all that didn't get that reference, Google grinding rap song 2002. That beat went platinum at my middle school. But at this point, I'm kind of with them because I'm like, they just gonna sit there like nobody wants to try to get out. But at this point, it becomes clear that they don't care anymore because they have tried anything to the point that the clown says, you're an idiot for even trying. They're like, look, we look lazy, but really we're just tired. We have tried everything. We've looked for things on the floor, for things on the walls. Nothing is here. And actually, you're our Neo. We're the prophytes. You need to listen to us. And that's when Existential Crisis Barbie over here is like, I don't even think we're real anymore. And she's like, well, maybe this is just a mirage. And the unhoused man is like, nah, I think that we're dead. And honestly, that's kind of where I was leaning. The bagpiper is like, we've tried everything. There really is no way out. And so he's like, this can't be real. Like, this must be a nightmare. Because at this point, yeah, it's giving nightmare, bitch. Where is Freddy Krueger? And the clown is like, whose is it then? Yours, mine, hers? We don't know who nightmare it is. So he's like, we will starve down here if we don't get any food or water or something. She's like, we haven't eaten. Do you feel hungry? Or do you feel fatigued or anything? Do you feel like you need to have water? And he's like, I don't really feel anything. And the clown is like, exactly. First of all, I want to call out, this is the second time this clown has sexually harassed this man. You better be careful. Again, the major is not here for this. He's like, I don't feel anything because I'm stressed. And he just starts screaming up. And with that, he goes back to pounding on the walls. And he's like, have y'all done this loud enough? Have y'all looked for a lever? Have y'all looked for buttons? Everybody is like, yes. So the unhoused guy is like, look, friend, this is the universe. I feel like this is just it for us. But one thing about the major, he's going to scream into the abyss. Until I guess he screams a little bit too loud because this deafening bell almost takes them out. And he's like, what was that? And she's like, I guess it's a bell. I'm not sure. And it never fails. Every time he yells up into that abyss, this bell takes them out. So the unhoused man is like, enough of this. Ballerina, can you give us a little 5, 6, 7, 8? And the ballerina is like,
bounce on that shit, damn. Bounce on that shit, damn. Bounce on that shit.
But the major don't like when a bad bitch give it her all. So he's like, I want to get out of here. I want to see her dance. The major proposes going through the wall. And this is the clown's response. But he tries it with his sword and it does not go well. The sword just breaks. And in the middle of this man sobbing because of his fate, the ballerina is like, well, maybe there are other places like this with people who are grieving because they've never been loved. And she presses her face up against this man's back. What is going on with the sexual harassment here? I don't understand. Girl. And he turns around like, darling, you are very pretty and I'm sure very flexible. However, I would really like to get the fuck up out of here and go back to the people who love me. And the whole time, she don't even seem disappointed about being locked up somewhere. She seemed disappointed about this man not taking her advances. But then it hits him as he strikes his weapon into the ground. He's like, oh, I know where we are. We're in hell. And once again, he screams to whatever whiz he thinks is behind the curtain above him, "We're in hell." So they just watching him like, this poor idiot. And a poor idiot he was, because it absolutely was not hell. And right as he gives up, the clown is like, "All right, girl, well, let's do something else. Let's play acrobats." It's because the clown is completely oblivious. Like, are they the 5 stages of grief? That's what I feel like they are at this point. Anyway, the ballerina is like, actually, that's not a bad idea. We should play acrobatics and climb our asses up out of here. And the clown's smart ass is like, yeah, let's do that. And fall 30 feet to our deaths. We don't want to be here anyway. Might as well die. But the soldier is convinced that it'll work. And he ends up convincing the clown. So that's what they do. They climb up on each other's shoulders, and Existential Crisis Barbie is going to be the last one that actually pulls herself up and can see where they are. And this scene was more stressful than an 8 a.m. accounting exam in college. My God. She finally gets to the top and realizes she's maybe 4 or 5 inches too short. And right as she tries to get on her tippy toes to reach the top, the damn bell goes off and knocks all of them down. And of course, Existential Crisis Ballerina Barbie has sprained her ankle. So now they only have 4 people to do it. But the major is not giving up. He's ready to go outside. So he comes up with a plan. He's like, rip off pieces of y'all's clothing, give it to me, and I'll attach it to my sword, and then I'll swing the handle up there, hook it to the top, and pull myself over. And I'll come back and get y'all. And at first, I'm not going to hold you. I didn't think it was going to work because he was taking L after L. But it finally hooks. And I'm like, okay, what alien species has kidnapped these people and thrown them in a bin? And he finally makes it to the top. And everybody is like, where are we? What's going on? He turns around and immediately falls into what looks like snow. And when he falls, they're like, well, maybe we don't need to go up there. And right as I'm getting sad, it is revealed that this is Pixar's Toy Story in 1960. They toys. A little girl picks them up, dusts them off, and it's like, look what I found. The people we have been rooting for 30 minutes were Christmas donations. Rod Serling, you dirty bitch. Because now every time I donate for the kids, I'm going to be thinking, damn, I'm kidnapping somebody and throwing them in a bin. They got to find a way to get the hell out just for them to land on some trash in the streets of D.C. Damn it. And what was the bell that they kept hearing that knocked them down, you may ask? The damn Santa Claus Salvation Bell. I hate when y'all introduce me to the sad episodes, but you're lucky I'm in a good mood because my birthday this weekend. So in the comments, let me know which one you want to see next, and the one that gets the most likes is the one I will do. I can't believe y'all out here suggesting the damn alpha chapter of Toy Story, knowing it ends sadly.